So people have been asking me, what exactly is AutomateMe? Or why did you create it? Like, how did you know there was a need for it? Or how does it actually work? Like, can I have a look at the back end of what it does? So what I've decided to do is just create this short video to answer all of those questions. See, I actually created AutomateMe as there was nothing else like it. My market research to lead me to this conclusion was fairly extensive. My customers kept asking me for it, thus I created it for them, as I'm always keen to meet the needs of my target market. But before I show you how it works, you need to bear in mind that this is not funneling software such as ClickFunnels or Lead Pages, as even with these fantastic solutions, my customers were still coming to me complaining that even though they had this great marketing tool, they didn't know how to use it. So now they had to waste their time learning, or worse, waste their money paying someone to teach them how to use it, or worse again, waste their money paying someone to use this great tool to build their funnels on an ongoing basis for them. Let me also add that we do not build websites, nor do we fix the problems with your existing website. This is not what we're about either. See, we do one thing and one thing only, and that is, as the name AutomateMe implies, we automate you, specifically all the marketing, sales, and fulfillment processes of your virtual business. More specifically, what we actually do is we take your customized content, your text, your images, your videos, your downloadable resources, and we allow you to publish a book to profile you as the expert in your field, launch a membership program to leverage and monetize the content of your book, and release a webinar to promote your coaching services to increase both the value and regularity of your average sale, all in a fully automated manner. So we set all of this up for you to run evergreen, meaning you do the work once and then benefit from it an infinite number of times. But here's the juicy bit, how easily it works, and that's our real point of difference. This is not website software where you need to know how to use the platform we built it on in order to build, maintain, or update your website. No, it's nothing like that at all. If you don't ever want to look at the back end of the solution other than in this demo video, you don't have to, because you'll absolutely get everything you need automatically in a series of notification emails telling you what's going on in your business so you can see everything that's happening, and you never need to check in the back end if you don't want to. This is not a funneling solution that we've created built on an already existing web platform, so you never need to pay more than the cost of hosting the average website, nor do you need to spend anything or use your time to learn how to build your funnel, because the best part is these funnels build themselves. See, all you have to do is make one choice. Do you want to answer a series of questions so your website builds itself on the front end or the back end of our new solution? So that's right, we've done all the work for you behind the scenes so you don't have to. So let's take a look at it right now, how it works via a screen share. So whether you want a standard sales page that looks something like this would be a generic employee template, or this would be it once you put your content in it, or whether you want a more sophisticated marketing funnel, for example, once again, a template of the start of your marketing funnel process, or what it looks like populated with your content so you can actually promote your membership program and coaching services as well. All you need to do is answer a series of questions and your web solution literally builds itself. You can complete a web form if you'd like our team to quality control check everything you do, such as something like this, just so that, for example, we can check the quality of your copywriting if you're not a marketing expert, for example. Or you can simply update the content holders on the back end. They look something like this, so that your website literally builds itself. Whatever solution you prefer, that's fine. The first, that's generally preferable for someone who, as I said, wants the full business solution. So they want to promote the book, the membership program, and the webinar, and they just want us to put our eyes over it because, as you'd be well aware, something that automatically generates isn't necessarily perfect from a copywriting point of view. And the second is ideal for those of you who are actually running a course and want the technology to allow every person at your course to automatically be able to input a couple of key details and get their websites building themselves so they can pre-sell their book live at your course simultaneously. So there's the two options there for you. But whether you get my team to quality control your answers or whether you type them straight into the back end, here's how quick and easy it is to use the solution. Let's have a look at it now. So this is the sales page. I've just scrolled down a bit so we can look at some key elements. Here you've got the video, you've got your blurb, you've got a buy now button, for example. Let's just look at how quickly and easily it is to change some things here. So what I'm going to do is go back to these content holders and look at the relevant ones. Let's start with the text change. Let's change your book's blurb, for example. Let's go here. Here's the blurb. As I said, my example, so that you know what to do, I've literally got the first paragraph of my blurb there. So I've got example, your blurb, paragraph 1. Let's just get rid of that example text because we don't need it there. That's purely to tell you what to do if you were doing this yourself. I'm going to hit update. Now, in your case, you wouldn't just delete that. You would, of course, select this paragraph and type over the top of it, or, of course, copy and paste into it. You do have those options. But let's look at this example I said, how quickly it can update. All I do is hit the refresh button. And now you've got literally your blurb with no reminder. So the very start of your sales letter, after that first video and first buy now button next to your first testimonial, is the first paragraph of your blurb, because that's where we recommend you start with your copywriting. For example, back at these content holders, and we're in Site Manager content holders if you want to know where to go. What if you're interested in the video instead? To update the video, all the way down the bottom, V for video. Click on that, and of course here is the 11-digit number, or a generic blank one, of your YouTube video. What you can do is go to YouTube. Obviously, this is the bottom of one of my videos. Go down to where it says share. Now, normally you'd use embed on your website. We're not doing that. We only want this number. So literally just copy that information. Unfortunately, you can't copy just part of it. So when you paste it, you'll find that you get a whole lot of information there. So all you do is delete that front bit because you don't need that. So you've just got those digits. And always scroll down the bottom whenever you're doing something like this that has to have the exact code, and change from design mode to HTML mode, just to check that it is just those 11 digits there. Sometimes, for example, it might have a paragraph sign or any other formatting at the start or the end. Just check that you only ever have those digits before you hit update, just so it moves smoothly and perfectly first time around. Once again, we hit refresh, and that generic "your video is missing" video now has the video you want there. What if something else you wanted to change with the content? What, for example, if you wanted to change the color? For example, those buttons are looking a bit boring and gray. So we go down to color. By the way, this is just an example. You will go through absolutely everyone. Of course, you need to answer all the questions for the complete web solution to be built. I'm going to get rid of anything unless to show you that it makes a difference, because that already says gray. Let's make it say green instead. So we'll hit update. And now when we go back and hit refresh, hey presto, now you've got a green button. It really is that simple. But I hear you saying, okay, that's text, that's video, that's colors, but what about the actual book? Like if someone's going to buy the book, how do they get my ebook straight away? Well, you need to give them a download. So that's a bit further down. We're still in Site Manager, but we're going to File Manager. And you'll see there's this thing here called ebook.epub. All pre-programmed for you. We've left it generic. It's ebook.epub. Make sure you are uploading an EPUB, and make sure you've called your ebook ebook. Otherwise, you'll, of course, need to manually adjust everything we've done for you. But all you need to do is hit delete. I know it sounds scary, but you got to delete the one that's there. Hit upload files. Select the file you want to upload. So mine's on the desktop, and it's called ebook, as you know, EPUB, to make it easier for you. Hit open. Check. Make sure your actual whole name is there before you hit open. And hit upload. It'll take a few seconds. It's a really slow process. There it is. Now, instantly, when someone comes to the landing page after they purchase, it says, click here to download your ebook straight away. They're going to get your ebook. If your book's currently available for pre-order, it's going to tell them to bookmark the page and come back. Like, all of this has been done for you. But that's just a sample of how quickly and easily you can work the back end if you want to make ongoing changes, or if you want to build your sales page yourself from scratch. For the more sophisticated solution, because obviously if we have a look at pages, for example, this is a very complicated one. You've got 2 pages. The page where they go to download the ebook afterwards, or the sales page that's the default homepage you'll be promoting to them. But of course, don't forget, in the more complicated solution, you've got a whole lot of pages, and that's just the first 20 pages. You can go to page 2 more. And likewise, you've got a whole lot of autoresponders. These have all been pre-written for you, and these have all been pre-programmed for you. So all you literally have to do is update those content holders, whether my team does it for you to quality control check, as I said, your copywriting, or whether you do it yourself live at a course because everyone's going up at the same time. Doesn't really matter, but that's how easy it is to use. But people still had a couple of questions for me, so I'd just like to start with a few other things. I'd like to say that we built the AutomateMe solution, but the technology we built the solution on is Business Catalyst. That's what you're looking at now as the back end. Now, we've chosen to use this technology for 3 reasons, and they're the same 3 reasons as what I love about Business Catalyst. Firstly, it's owned by Adobe, so it integrates perfectly with the industry standard software we use for image editing and template building. Secondly, it was originally an Australian company. It is now being bought out by Adobe, but I'm proud of the fact that it was Australian. I've been with them from the beginning, and I love supporting local. But thirdly, and most importantly, because I have been with them from the beginning, I've been using this software for 10 years now, and I know it inside out and back to front. And that's what allows me to do just about anything for you with it, which is how I've been able to create this amazing AutomateMe solution. Now, if you prefer to use funneling software to build your funnels, be my guest. If you prefer to use WordPress, for example, to build your websites, as that's what everyone else is using, that's fine too. But you have to admit to fully automate all the marketing, sales, and fulfillment of your virtual business by publishing a book, launching a membership program, and releasing a webinar. So you no longer need to do any of the day-to-day tasks of your business, so you can work on your business rather than in it. You have to agree that AutomateMe is unlike anything else currently on the market.